Okay then, in 2017 the Woodland Trust had a little free seed pack initiative in which they posted out a packet of free seeds of trees, native trees to the UK. In there you had a mixture of species including I think silver birch, holly, rowan, what we see today, and I think maybe elder. Now not all of them germinated and not all of them survived, but here we have a 2017 grown rowan tree, or the mountain ash, and as you can see I've managed to bring it to maturity. It is just about to flower for the first time in its life, which means berries later on in the season. It's now 2023, so after 6 years of care it's now time for this tree to go in the ground. I'm in a local woodland here in Doncaster by a fairly busy road. I've already planted 11 trees today in here. However, this is the largest of the day, and it's also the only one from the Woodland Trust seed pack of 2017. Basically you applied online for the pack and they'd send it by post for free, and hundreds and maybe even thousands of people across the country got free seeds from the Woodland Trust and grew them on. My brother and I was two such people, and here we have the fruit of our labour right here. So I've dug a planting hole in this nice native / naturalised woodland, and predominant species here are sweet chestnuts, beech, and probably the sycamore maple. So it's not all native in here. I've planted some naturalised trees here too, such as the cherry plum, really good for wildlife. But we're going to get this guy in the ground now. We've dug a nice planting hole. The topsoil here is great. It's really dark, nutritious and easy to dig, which is an absolute dream. So I'm going to plant him in, firm him into the ground, and then give him a water, and that'll be him done. Alright then, so we've planted him in the planting hole and we've firmed him in the ground, as you can see. All that's left to do now is cover the exposed soil with leaves, as to not alert him to the presence of vandals who may come across him and think, oh, someone's planted that, let's snap it or kill it, because you'd be surprised how often that happens. And then we'll just water him in as well. Alright, and we've watered the tree in now. He's had a good drink, and so he should be okay. As you can see, I've covered the whole area back with leaves just to reduce any signs of disturbance. Like I say, it's right next to a path, and you know what people are like in 2023. It's sad that you have to kind of do this and hide your efforts and make it inconspicuous, but people will walk past trees every day. As soon as they see someone has planted one, some little youth or some idiot is just gonna pull it out or snap it or whatever. So it's just not worth not doing, you know. That's why I've not caned him in either. He doesn't really need a cane, he'll be fine. So there we go, a nice native rowan in an English woodland, grown from seed and planted after 6 years. He probably could be bigger than he is right now, but last year we had the hottest summer on record, 2022, and the longest drought on record, so a lot of my trees in the nursery didn't do so well. Quite a few had dieback, this guy included. And not only that, with my lifestyle with work, I'm away a lot. This guy probably should have been planted out a couple of years ago, to be honest. So he's probably sulked and bonsai'd a little bit, but he's in the ground now. That's the important thing. He does look very healthy, it's great. Look at these nice new growths, and we've chose a decent site for him. He gets sun coming through here where there's an opening in the trees, looking on from the path. He's quite far off, you know, where people are going to be foot trafficking. There's a little side path going off this way, but like I say, he's well in there. He's between these three big pillars of trees, but he's still got a good 5 meters from the nearest tree at least, and he'll be more than fine. It's a woodland, you know. Trees will naturally grow next to much larger, older ones, so when the big ones die, the smaller ones take over. It's just how it happens. Not only that, the rowan is a small native tree. If they don't get massive, he will fill this area beautifully here as an under canopy tree.